Well,
it will rupture your
speaking
intestines.
of putting things in your butt, thank you for this
great
segue.
segue.
I wanted to bring on a special guest who loves butt play and is all about it. Let's bring on Joe Myers, 86. Oh, hey.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Joe?
Just went straight for butt play.
I don't know. That's what came out. Just
either
way.
Hayden, look what I got.
So brutal.
Yoo-hoos that I haven't tried.
Take some
You didn't let
blow
me
up.
try one when I was in there.
We forgot.
Those things are
You
disgusting.
didn't give it.
You can
they
try one when you
promised
come back down next time.
Makes
But
sense.
did you see that at least? Well, I'm sure you did because this is something that would be important in your life. That Canada banned it, so you can do 72-hour trips and not have to do the testing.
I don't know if they've actually done it yet, but that was what was going to.
I think
be decided.
Canadian they allowed it, but we can't go to you without the testing.
Yeah. So basically, the initial thing was like I live on a border city. Detroit is right there. So basically, what they were having you do if you go over there for a day trip, you would literally have to have a test before you leave. Go to the States, have a test before you come back. 72 hours before coming back. People are like, that's fucking ridiculous because that's going to cost you $250 worth of testing between here and there. That's a lot of money to go for like, I want to go shopping, whatever. So everybody was like, they all band together. We're like, okay, this is stupid. So the government was like, okay, how about this? Instead, if you're going for less than 72 hours, you don't have to do the testing.
Yep.
But for some reason, Michigan can't do that. Michigan still has to pay the fees for the testing.
Weird.
But ours is cheaper, so nobody gives a shit.
True. Yeah. I mean,
it was $44 for here for me to go to test. It's $200 US over there. So
it's
no, thank you.
Yeah, no, that makes your trip on, and like we talked about being a border town where I am, it's nice to see the Canadians start to come over and, because things are cheaper here for them and we make some money. Life is good. Life would not be good, like we talked about in the intro. A potential video that was sent over, I think Dobby sent this one, but somebody was in the shower and dropped the soap. And here's a fun little play on it because we've all heard the jokes. And this is a fun. And Joe's dogs are like, I don't drop the soap. When Joe drops the soap or when he gives me a bath, things happen, and I don't like it.
No.
We triggered it. Sorry. TikTok wants to send you notifications. No. All right.
This dude's a magician.
Welcome to Fact or Cap, the show where we test out TikToks to see if they're real. Man, this shit kind of hot.
It's funny because I've seen it before, but it's just still so fucking funny.
Coffee's not loving it. I don't.
Oh my
god,
it was hilarious. That's comedy gold. That's
sexual
comedy
assault is not a joke,
gold.
Jim.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
He had to make the clapping noises.
Yeah,
they were happy that he was able to pick up the soap. That's all that was. It was like the round of applause.
It's just lovely, immediate, like, oops. Ah!
So I got to ask you guys: you're at a restaurant. Picture this, right? And you're it's Taco Tuesday, so you're having chips. You got some salsa, maybe some guac, maybe some more salsa or some taco sauce, and then a roach crawls across. It just starts crawling across the table. What do you do?
Hit it with your dick.
Oh, I was about to. I know what video you about to show, and it's funny.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What in tarnation?
It just goes right back to it. She's really fucking funny. I will admit, she is.
That
really
woman is
funny.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
She cracks me up.
Yeah,
she plays that character so well.
That was a weapon. That was a weapon. She has used that before. Think about it, because there was no instinct. That was just boom, titty.
Dude, you could get serious black eyes
Many
and bloody
have
noses.
died by my
yeah.
backpacks.
Yeah.
I mean, Euban wasn't far off. He said
All I
he'd
can-
smash it with his dick.
all I can imagine is just,
It was your
and
chest
my sword, and my axe, and my pity.
My tit.
There's so many cockroaches here in Georgia that they do not bother me. It's just like kill it and get it over with. My wife, on the other hand, no, they are one of her kryptonites. That and frogs, dude. She can't fuck with either of those things.
Dude, I don't do bugs, man. I hate bugs in general.
Yeah,
I would
fucking
fucking
hate it.
shit.
Don't come on down to Georgia then.
No, don't plan on it. Fuck bugs.
It
Wow.
really depends on the bug with me. There's bugs that like everyone's like, you aren't scared? And I'm like, no, it's just a fucking bug. And there's other moments where everyone's like, why the fuck are you scared of this thing?
Now hold on.
Bugs don't
So
bother me at all.
I don't do spiders. Okay, little ones, sure, no big deal. Anything that gets to a certain size, I'm just like, I'm not having it, or near me by any chance. Okay, when I was in literally the northern jungles of Chiang Mai, I'm at this village. I'm in their temple, and I'm learning about their culture. And the group across from me is like pointing like above my shoulder, a little higher than I am. And they're like talking, and they're pointing, and they're talking, and pointing. And I look up, and no joke, this hand-sized spider starts crawling out of the wall. I fucking stood up. I was like, oh, hell no. And I like start running across the temple. These two girls from Iceland don't really have like big-ass spiders. So they were just like, okay. They pick up a leaf and poke it, like point blank, like right, just goes, boop. It shoots up the wall, and I literally almost puked. Like I was like, just to see it crawl so fast up the wall, I was like, and I was like, no, nope. And then in the same village, there's a shit. It's a hut where you shit and piss. All right. So their toilets are weird because it's like a urinal that lies down. Okay, it's the best way I could explain it. It's literally how I can explain it. Anyways, the roof is probably 5 inches taller than my head. Okay, it's not very tall at all. And I had a bunch of beers we were drinking, and I whip it out, and I'm about to pee, and then I was holding the flashlight in my mouth, and I was like, "Don't look up, Aiden. Don't look up." And I like look up, and no joke, like 5 inches from my head was a spider like this big. I whipped it back in like a Smith & Wesson and got the fuck out of there. Everybody was pissing themselves laughing.
I mean, if thankfully it was a piss drop, so if you did shit your pants, it would just go right into the ground, right?
Yeah, it's not fun. I also puked that night. It was a fun night.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun.
Yeah, we
night.
had jungle alcohol. It was not great.
Oh.
It was like fermented flower nectar water. And it tasted pretty good, but it was he kept giving me glasses of it. And I'm like, oh god, okay.
You know what would
Damn
have
Chiefs.
you know what would have stopped them from giving you glasses of it if you just didn't finish one of them.
But that's the thing is I'm Canadian. It's like rude. So like it went around the circle. Came back, and there was a decent amount, like half the glass left from everybody taking a sip. So I threw it back. I hand it back to him. He smiles and he chuckles. Doesn't know a lick of English. Pours the whole thing again. It goes around the circle, but half of the people in the circle don't want to drink it anymore. So it comes back my way. And now I'm just holding this almost full glass of fermented alcohol, and he's staring at me smiling. And I'm like, what? Put the whole thing back. I was puking that night. It was ridiculous.
Your comment, don't go to foreign villages. That shit is so much fun though.
It was awesome.
That's
It was awesome.
exploring.
No, it was awesome. I spent 5 days trekking through Thailand in the jungles. It was sick.
That is pretty.
I've done that.
I know you've done that. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I was there for peace.
Me too.
Right.
A piece of action.
Oh.